Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pokemon Go, and today is all about news, and new shinies. Yes, new shiny Ursaluna is coming soon to Pokemon Go, thanks to the announcement of Teddiursa Pokemon Go Community Day. So we're gonna go over all the news and upcoming events and what you guys can expect. Also today, joining me is my friend Plusle, because that's you guys. I wanted to represent you guys today in my video by wearing this Plusle. Pretend that that's you guys riding along up there, because guys, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for all the positivity that you guys have been sharing with the community, and I love all your positive comments on my Hoopa Unbound Elite Raid video. I did read every single comment that you guys left, and I'm so happy to see so many positive responses. So that's you guys, Plusle, riding on my head. So, you guys ready to go? Let's do it. Also, on the side of my screen, we're gonna be putting on an adventure incense. I actually just walked up 15 minutes, and now we're gonna walk back 15 minutes while we go over these updates. So here we go. November 12th, Community Day. It's going to be 12 to 5 p.m., so mark your calendars, okay? There's 2 community days in November. I'll get into that soon. So, Ursaluna is new. You might already have shiny Teddiursa from the St. Louis Safari Zone remote event. That's where I got my shiny Teddiursa, but a lot of people still need shiny Teddiursa because it is actually pretty rare if you did not do the St. Louis Safari Zone remote event. And Ursaluna is going to be a new Pokedex entry, and it's actually going to be meta relevant, so it is worth your time to catch a good IV Teddiursa and evolve it into Ursaluna. High horsepower is 100 power, and then in gyms and raids it's 110 power. And here's the catch about Ursaluna, guys. You can only evolve it during a full moon, okay? So you can only evolve it between November 12th at 2 p.m., that's the beginning of Community Day, till November 13th at 6 a.m. local time. That's when the full moon starts to turn into a waxing gibbous, right? And it says when the full moon is visible, you'll be able to evolve your Ursaring into Ursaluna. Once the full moon sets, though, you will only be able to evolve your Ursaring into Ursaluna when the moon is full again, and it takes 100 Teddiursa candy. So guys, don't miss this Community Day, because even if you wait to the next full moon to evolve your Ursaring into Ursaluna, which basically we have a full moon about every 4 weeks or so, it won't have the exclusive Community Day move. So make sure that you guys get Ursaluna with the exclusive Community Day move. And of course, the Community Day special research story ticket will be available for purchase in the shop. Now, this Community Day for Teddiursa is awesome, okay? It's got 3 times Stardust. I don't know how many of you guys are hurting for Stardust, but hey, everybody always needs Stardust. So make sure you have a star piece on during Teddiursa Community Day. Also, it's 2 times catch candy, 2 times chance for XL candy for trainers 31 and up, lure modules 3 hours, incense 3 hours, 5 snapshots like always, and you get 1 additional special trade. So that's 2 special trades for Teddiursa Community Day. And the trades are gonna cost 50% less Stardust. Also, if you guys read the fine print at the bottom, it says some of these bonuses are active until 10 p.m. I think that might be the trading thing with the Stardust, so just pay attention to that, because some of these things, like the trades, last even after Community Day. And so, I just want to remind you guys that Ursaring Raids will appear as 4-star raids after Teddiursa Community Day is over at 5 p.m. And you will be able to raid these raids, and once you complete that raid in person, you're gonna have wild Teddiursa spawns that pop up around the gym. And I have actually completed 4-star Boldar raids on Roggenrola Community Day after Roggenrola Community Day was over, and let me tell you, I was with my mom. We both got 2 shiny Roggenrolas from completing the Boldar raid from the Roggenrolas that appeared around it. So if you guys don't get a lot of shinies, you don't get a lot of shiny Teddiursas, definitely do Ursaring raids in person, because the shiny odds for the spawns that appear around the raids are the same odds as Community Day. So you still have a good chance of getting more, okay? Now, like I was telling you guys, Ursaluna is going to be meta relevant. We don't have a lot of data on it yet, but if you look at it, guys, look, level 40, 3,854 CP, okay? Just at level 40, this thing is a beast, okay? Ground and normal type. Also, level 50, guys, look at this, 4,358 CP. This thing is a freaking beast. And so one of my favorite PvPers is Ryan Swag. He's estimating that high horsepower is going to be 100 base power, and 50 energy. If you look at Earthquake and Earth Power, remember Garchomp has Earth Power, right? Earth Power is only 90 base power and 55 energy. So it's actually stronger than Earth Power. And Earthquake takes 65 energy. So it takes longer to power up Earthquake. And right underneath of that is another one of my favorite PvPers, Toshi. And he replied, that's his guess too, should be comfortably better than Earthquake and Earth Power, which is nice. Ground Pokemon still have the problem of no good bait moves, but the nukes are excellent. And underneath of that, Actual Nomad said, so Ursaluna will have Stab because Ursaluna is a ground and normal type. So basically guys, for Master League, as next right here, PV Poke also confirms Ursaluna has decent Master League potential as a normal and ground type. Ursaluna is meta relevant and it's also good for Master League. And so remember, okay, you want to grind Teddiursa guys for the XL candy. Okay, so those of you who are level 31 and up, you really want to grind all those Teddiursas and get as much XL candy as you can, so that way you can max out your Ursaluna. Because remember, if you're a PvP battler, it's not going to make a dent unless you max it out to at least level 40. And of course, you really need to get to level 50 if you are a level 50 trainer. So get out there and get catching on Teddiursa Community Day, guys. Now, let's talk about Dratini Community Day. This is so exciting. This is actually our 3rd Dratini Community Day, guys. A lot of people are new to the game, okay? Sorry if it's loud, I'm walking down the street. But guys, Dratini Community Day is this November 5th, okay? It's actually the 3rd time that we're seeing Dratini as a Community Day Pokemon. And if you guys don't know what a Community Day Classic is, that's what a Community Day Classic is, when it's featuring a Pokemon that's already been featured for Community Day. Dratini has already had 2 Community Days, so this is the 3rd one. But you know what, guys? There are so many new players to the game, okay? Like, when I went to do my Hoopa Unbound Elite Raid was that yesterday? Wow. Yesterday, a lot of the people that I was playing with were like, yeah, I just started playing this like in the last couple of months. Like, dude, there are people who are brand new to this game, okay? So guys, we gotta start realizing that a lot of people are brand new to this game, okay? So they need a chance at getting shiny Dratini. So also Star Piece, because it is 3 times catch Stardust, 3-hour lures, 5 snapshots, and the 3-hour incense. So this is another chance at all you PvP battlers, okay, to get lots of Stardust. And might I remind you guys, all my OG players like me, level 50 was not a thing when we first had Dratini Community Day. So what does that mean, right? That means that we didn't max out our Dragonites to level 50. So if you're like me, you probably still need a Shundo. I don't have a Shundo yet. So this is your opportunity to grind Dratini candy, get XL candies, so you can finally max out your shiny Dragonite to level 50, so that way it becomes meta relevant, okay? Because here it is, let's talk about it, right? Excuse me. Dragonite, it's a B+ attacker. For PvE, okay, that's raids, it's a 4.5 out of 5. These are the ratings on GamePress.com. Okay, Great League, not the best. I would not use Dragonite in Great League, but you can use it in Ultra League and Master League. Dragonite is kind of like a budget attacker in Ultra and Master. There are a lot more better options if you're going to use a Dragon and Flying type, but it actually does a really good job. So, you know, again guys, this is just another opportunity, just like Teddiursa Community Day, to grind, get your Stardust up, get the XL candies up, and max out Ursaluna and Dragonite to level 50 or 40, whatever, okay? Also, how can you not love the shiny Dratini family? Little Pink Noodle. Everybody loves little baby Pink Noodle. Obviously, Dragonair, so classy, so elegant. She's like, yes, queen. Golden pearl on my neck, blinged out, what's good? And then Dragonite, dude, like, who doesn't love Dragonite? I will fight you, okay? If you don't like Dragonite, you could, like, don't get me started. You're gonna catch these hands, all right? Don't bad talk Dragonite, all right? Also, shinies for Ursaluna, okay? Not the best, right? You can see right here, shiny Ursaluna on the right. It's kind of more like a rusty brown color, kind of a disappointing shiny. I was really hoping that shiny Ursaluna would have been green like Teddiursa and Ursaring, but hey, you know what? You know what I always say, guys? A shiny is a shiny, and I need it. I need it. Okay, like, I don't care what color a shiny is. I don't care if it's a plusle, okay? I need the shiny. Give it to me. I need it, okay? All right, also, guys, I just wanted to catch up on Hoopa Unbound, guys. If you guys missed out on the Elite Raids that happened October 16th, no worries. Niantic tweeted out this morning on Pokemon Go app on Twitter that it says, don't fret if you weren't able to challenge Hoopa Unbound. Look forward to another Elite Raid appearing during the Season of Light. So we don't know if this is gonna be Hoopa. We don't know what the raid boss is gonna be, but I replied and I said Necrozma would make perfect sense for the Season of Light, because if you look at his Pokedex entry for Moon version, it says light is apparently the source of its energy. It has an extraordinarily vicious disposition and is constantly firing off laser beams. And Andres, I love your artwork. He always does great pictures. Love that art. And he replied, well, what about Solgaleo and Lunala? So my guess is that we're gonna have Solgaleo and Lunala introduced in regular tier 5 raids that can be remote raided, because like, it just makes sense to me. I'm totally guessing, but that's just what makes sense to me. And I think Necrozma is going to be an elite boss. Or what they could do is like introduce any of those three, Solgaleo, Lunala, and Necrozma, as an elite raid boss, like first, and then maybe like a couple days later start rolling them out in regular tier 5 raids. And I think, honestly, I think that's a great way to keep doing elite raids. I think that would make everybody happy. You guys let me know in the comment section below, because I feel like basically the people who raid in person at the elite raids, like they get basically like they basically get like the bragging rights of like, well, I got it first. I got it first, right? Like, that's basically what Pokemon Go is, right? It's like, well, I got it first. I got the shiny first. I got the legendary first. I got to level 50 first. Like, that's Pokemon Go, okay? Like, let's just be honest here. It's basically a contest of who gets something first, because there's not really anything else to really compete for other than PvP, and a lot of people aren't about battling. So if you're not a battler, what else are you competing for? To get something first, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of reasons to play Pokemon Go, but most of it is about flexing, okay? Let's just get real. So I feel like if they introduce a new raid boss in Elite Raids first, and then like a week later put it out in regular tier 5 raids that can be remote raided, I think that would make everybody happy, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Also, a shout out to Pokedaxi. We did a battle, guys. If you want to see me battle Pokedaxi, go check out the video on his channel. I'll leave it linked in the comment section below, and also put it in the descriptions box. So we had a battle PvP style. It was awesome. Pokedaxi thinks it's going to be Zarude, but I don't think it's going to be Zarude, because Zarude has nothing to do with Sun and Moon version, and there's way too many other things from Sun and Moon version that I think they could use. I mean, like, you guys remember we were supposed to get Guzzlord? Remember that? Remember when they brought out that video of Kartana and it was battling Guzzlord, and it said we don't know when they're bringing out Guzzlord? Guys, I think if it's not Necrozma, I'm putting down my money it's going to be Guzzlord, okay? So, also just want to remind you, Festival of Lights ending October 17th at 8 p.m. and there's an exclusive trainer pose. So if you haven't gotten the pose from the Festival of Lights research in the Today View, you better get working on it, because it's almost over, okay? And October 20th, guys, coming up to the Halloween event. Here's why you want to be hyped for the Halloween event. Look at this. 7-kilometer eggs, shiny noibat. And I know what you guys are thinking. Oh my god, eggs, no. Guys, look. This is why they're putting it in eggs, guys, because it's such a good shiny that they know people are gonna try to grind hard to get this. And this is just the way that Pokemon Go works, guys. It's like the same thing I said about Elite Raids. People just compete to get it first, okay? That's the major trophy of Pokemon Go, is bragging rights, okay? Because you're competing with people on a global scale, okay? Do you guys realize that? The entire world plays Pokemon Go. So basically, everyone's competing to see who can get it first. And I'm sure that it will be, you know, in the wild later, or maybe we'll have like a Noibat research day later, or like Noibat community day later. But the people like me who are like insane shiny hunters, and we will just spend like infinite money on incubators until we get the thing that we want, that's why they put it in eggs, to target us. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. Let's end the video with a shiny check here. I just used my free raid pass to solo a Galarian Weezing, and how awesome was it that I got a shiny seal during my Adventure Incense walk. Let's freaking go! That's only my second ever shiny on Adventure Incense. I still need shiny Galarian Weezing, so let's see it. Ah, I still need that shiny. Oh my gosh. It's alright. It's alright. But cool. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.